Thank you, Debbie. Debbie, thank you very much. I greet you all, Honorable Lady, principals of schools, our second manager. We are very happy she is here. Oh, Sapref. Bashokuhle is the baby for Sapref. Yes, I'm Dolly Zondi, as said, and this is my partner, Brett, Mr. Brett Campbell.
Thank you, Dolly. Yeah. To kick off, I joined Partners for Possibility about just over a year ago. A friend of mine came to me and said, look, I'm involved with this Partners for Possibility. I think you should get involved. So I went online, I had a look at it, and it really appealed to me. There was something about it that was tangible, it was real, it was giving of yourself, not just giving of your finances, and making a real difference. And this first year of our journey, and I say the first year of our journey, has been absolutely wonderful in that regard. And I'm so pleased that I took on this journey with this wonderful, amazing new member of my family, and this absolutely heroic woman, Dolly Zondi, who, like many of the other principals, gives so much of herself and himself to their schools. Just a short note, this morning I wanted to phone Dolly just to see how she was doing, if she was ready for tonight, and she said, look, I can't talk because I'm trying to find one of the pupils' houses. They haven't come to school for a while, and I believe they're very sick, and I'm going to go see her. And that was 8 o'clock this morning. I was just like, that kind of commitment you don't just get everywhere. So Dolly, we salute you. Dolly wants to tell you a little bit about our journey. So, Dolly.
Thank you, Brett. We started our journey last year, and to us, it seems as if it's just an overnight thing. It just seems to be very short. But we said to ourselves, this is going to be a lifelong thing. This is a lifelong relationship. It's going to be a lifelong relationship because we have so many things that we have in pipeline. So when I met Brett at our first meeting, where we were called by our coordinator, Davy, I didn't know exactly what was happening at the PFP, but the name itself says, oh, the things that we see impossible can be possible. So I went there. So we went there together with Gogo. Gogo is my friend. Is my friend. She was going to be here, as Debbie has said. Okay, so we went there. We used one car, and we were talking to each other. Oh, what's going to happen there? Because we didn't know. But when we were there, okay, we got partners, and I got Mr. Campbell. And from there, I think it was on the 21st of June. Yes, it was on the 21st of June, 2016. And then I met this gentleman. And when he came to the school the following week, he was so sharp. He came to the school on the following week. And we planned that, okay, we're going to meet every Tuesday, okay? And Brett could manage come every afternoon on a Tuesday. And then, okay, yes, Umlungu. He used to say, Dolly, Mlungu, yes. And then, oh, when he came to school on the first day, children were just excited. They wanted to touch Umlungu, and then others, they touched him and ran away. but he didn't have that. He was hugging them. Oh, Umlungu. And then we started our journey. We drew our vision together with Brett and the staff, and he asked us, what are you looking at? What do you want to achieve at the end? And we said, we want our learners to be the preferred learners in the high schools, the grade 7s. we said we want to be to produce the preferred learners by all the high schools. So that was our vision. And then when we came together with the staff and the meeting, and he asked each one of us, how are you going to contribute to the vision? How are you? And we saw that by so doing, everybody was motivated and everybody wanted to achieve the goal that we designed for ourselves, that we want to be a preferred primary school in the township. Okay, so we started from there, we drew up our vision, and then we had our targets that, okay, we're going to look at maths, as maths is a problem. We are going to look at natural science. We're going to look at EMS and English. So that's what we planned to do. And our emphasis was starting from grade R's, because if the background, if the starting point is not strong, then what are we going to produce at the end? Because we have to start strong so that we go on stronger each day, and then at the end we are going to achieve that goal. So even the grade R educators, they had to contribute to the vision, that what are they going to do with the very, very young ones in order that we achieve the goal at grade 7. And then that was Brett's contribution, and she was always there. And we made targets that, okay, for maths, we want our learners, the top 10s must have the bracket up to 85%. Okay, 85%. Yes, the bracket of the top 10s. And then we selected all the top 10s. We discussed the top 10s. Okay, what are we going to do? And together with Brett, we planned that, okay, we have to call the parents for these learners, because it shows that these learners can achieve more. These top 10 learners can achieve more, not leaving behind the other ones, but these can achieve more. So she came with the graph. Okay.
Thank you, Dolly. Yeah. So I think we started at the basics, and we wanted to support the audacious vision of PFP to provide quality education, and we felt that began with revisiting the vision of the school and what we're here for. And I'm so proud of the school, because this is the graph of, you can just see a general upward trend of the English, math, science, and the overall average that the school has taken on. I was only a part of the back end of that graph in the back end of 2016, but it certainly shows that with the focus and the effort and the energy that we can achieve it, and this is what we're here for. So this graph really makes me so proud of what Bashokuhle are doing, and hopefully I can be a part of that. Moving on to what I've learned out of this process and what I've gained out of it as a business partner, I've grown immeasurably in this process, and it's been a wonderful opportunity for me, not just growing my social circles, growing my friendship circles, growing my family circles, but also going into spaces I never thought I would go into, physically, geographically, but also emotionally and intellectually. I never thought I'd be able to contribute into an academic, education-based environment, being in an hard engineering environment, but it's been wonderful to add whatever I can bring to this environment, and it's being accepted, and to create energy. The PFP program is so good in terms of the formal education they give you and the equipping they give you, that it's helped me immeasurably in my personal and my business environments, learning how that we interact through people, we achieve results through people, and it's through relationships that we build that. The Time to Think program, the community building programs really have been a huge asset in my arsenal. So not only hopefully have I been able to contribute, but it's been a huge learning process for me that I've been contributed to as well.
To work with Brett made us very proud, because we have achieved a lot, because as it is, we have some of the things in pipeline, because with our vision, when we looked at our vision, we said, okay, the learner should be taught totally, completely from the mind to the toe. Okay, and then we said, we don't have the sports field in the school. Yes, SAPREF has contributed 12 computers to the school, and the learners enjoy those computers. Okay, and then, but Brett, we have no sports field. We said the child should be taught totally, completely, and it means that they are not going to play. They are not playing in these premises because we don't have anything. Okay, but we do have the land. Brett, what are we going to do? Because now we're focusing in the classroom, and when they go out, what's going to happen there? Okay, Dolly, I'm going to think about it. Just give me a minute. I'm going to think about it. That's Brett. And then I'm happy that Brett has tried his best, that they are going to provide a sports field for us. And when we discussed with Brett, we said, okay, now we're going to start the vegetable gardens. We have started those gardens. They are there. That's Brett's ideas. Okay? And Brett, what's going to happen now? One day I saw Brett coming to school with a gentleman. And then, okay, Dolly, I've arrived. Let's go up there. And then we go to that land. And then, okay. Oh, they're about to start. I said, nee. Happy. Okay, that's great. And up to now, we have so many things in pipeline that we're going to do together. That is why we're saying it's not the end of the journey to us, but it's the start of the journey. And I appreciate to be the member of PFP. I must say that, Debbie, thank you very much, that in this group of PFP, there's you. What Debbie experienced at Mtetweni, that there are learners who come from those backgrounds without anything in their stomachs. And then Debbie's experience from Mtetweni, she took that to SPA, and then we were invited by SPA early in the morning one day, and then we had Debbie and the group saying that they are going to provide our learners, our schools, not Mtetweni only now, but extending the hand to other schools. So thank you very much, Debbie. Because I wasn't going to meet Debbie if it was not for PFP, where things are made possible. Things that we see impossible at PFP, they are made possible. So I thank PFP and the workshops that Debbie, thank you very much. The workshops that we have attended, we have learned a lot. We have learned a lot as managers of schools. Let me mention one. We were taught in one workshop that when somebody is speaking, just listen, don't interfere, don't disturb. You could laugh and laugh what we were doing when we were trained to do that, because take over, Brett.
Maybe in closing, I'd just like to huge gratitude, a huge thank you to PFP It's been a wonderful journey. To Debbie for your energy and your insight and your coaching and mentoring of us, thank you very much. To separate my sponsors, to Lindy, Londiwe, Cindy, thank you very much, guys, for supporting me through this program. It's been, you guys have been unwavering. From the moment we opened the door, you guys ran through, so thank you very much. So thank you for everything.
To wind up, I must thank our circuit manager. Thank you very much.